uh, make it look like I have a Pennywise forehead. Alright, I think that's good enough. This is the best that I could do, okay? Let's just get to the spoiler review, shall we? Alright, today I'll be doing my spoiler review for episode 6 of Welcome to Derry. So if you have not seen episode 6 yet, this live stream will not be for you. Hiya. Hey Sydney. Welcome to the live stream. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the spoiler review for episode 6 of Welcome to Derry. So starting things off, Will and Leroy Hanlon were arguing about what happened. Also, they have curse word, right? Yeah, I know. Pennywise, Tiny Glow. What's up, Justin? Alright. So, starting things off, Will and Leroy Hanlon were arguing about what happened in the 5th episode, and that Leroy was planning to keep Will inside where he won't go near it again. Which, of course, took things too far, making Leroy slap Will, which was kind of child abuse. I don't know why he would do that. So that's what makes Will want to be like, you know what, forget you, I'm out of here. I mean, bro, can you blame Leroy? He's kind of upset for what happened in the 5th episode. He got his partner killed. I'm excited for episode 7, episode 8. Yeah, I'm excited for that too. And then Will starts reuniting with the group. And Lily is like, wait a minute, this shard, I think it's scared of it. Maybe we could try to use it to defeat it. And of course, Ronnie disagrees. Because Ronnie thinks that it's a bad idea to go near it again. And Rich is right about one thing. The same way it happened in It Chapter 1 is happening to this one right now. Where Pennywise wants the group to turn against each other. Just like how Richie and Bill did in It Chapter 1. And honestly, they said part ways. Because, of course, Ronnie has trust issues about being near stuff that has been going on lately. It's Prince the Gooseman. Yeah, Prince the Gooseman transformations. Yeah, I watched him. I watched all his Pennywise videos from It Chapter 1 all the way to this one. Episode 6 was probably the craziest second parts of this series. Yeah, I agree. Especially the flashbacks, which we're going to have to save the flashback until later, because for right now, let's move on to the next parts. So, of course, Ronnie and Lily parted ways, and what got me hyped up the most is, of course, the romantic relationship with Will and Ronnie. I was, oh my lord, are they going to be Mike Hanlon's parents? Are they going to be the mom and dad of Mike Hanlon? But guess who ruins that moment? Of course, Charlotte Hanlon. He's like, beep. She's like, beep, beep. You better get in there. You better get in. Especially with the snail eyes. Yeah, the snail eyes were pretty creepy. Yeah, I have to agree. The snail eyes were kind of creepy. So yeah, Ronnie and Will's moment actually gets interrupted by Charlotte Hanlon. And they take them to the black spot, where Ronnie's dad, Hank Rogan, is being captive, or protected in. I don't know why I said captured or captive, I don't know. And yeah, I have to agree, Hank Rogan has been tortured by this town for so long, thinking he killed those people, but he actually didn't. And Ronnie is excited as well to see him. I am so glad that they decided to put Hank Rogan's back with Ronnie. Because could you imagine, we have to go through this entire series with the dad, the same way it happened with Monarch Legacy of Monsters, where it's about to dad problems. But yeah, starting things off, what I loved the most was, of course, the build-up between Rich and Marge's relationship, which I was thinking they could possibly be either Richie Toaster's mom or dad, or uncle or aunt. And honestly, their relationship is building up so fast. Like, the build-up between episode 2 and this episode is building up from what's happening right now. So yeah. Now, of course, Rich tries to take a look at Marge's hurt eye, and he felt very bad for her, and that's when he decides to give her an eye patch, which kind of looks like a pirate. You know how pirates wear these, like, Arr! Yeah, that's what she's gonna be wearing throughout this entire season, just to protect her eye. So yeah, yep. Yeah. Ahoy, Marge. Welcome to me crew. So yeah, then we, of course, head to school, and Rich talks about how he hides his pee under his bed. I was like, you hide your what now? You hide your own pee? Like, bro, what do you... Like, bro, who would do that? Who would hide their wee-wee under their bed? Like, ew, dude. And, of course, the bullies, known as the Patty Cakes, walks in and calls her new friends freaks. And Marge is like, well, guess what? I am a freak! And of course, one of the Patty Cakes started throwing up after seeing her damaged eye. And I was like, yeah, serves you right. Serves you right. You better get lost, or else Pennywise is gonna come for you next. Which probably hints the next episode. I don't know if that gave it up. So yeah, of course, Lily heads over to Ingrid Kirsch's house, who we know is Mrs. Kirsch. And what we know about Mrs. Kirsch is that she is secretly Pennywise's daughter. I mean, if you guys have not seen It Chapter 2, you probably know what I'm talking about. Mrs. Kirsch being Pennywise's daughter. And when Lily was trying to explain to her what she saw in the sewers, she was like, wait a minute, my dad, did you see him? Did you see my dad? Which, honestly, I really liked how this went out. No, to, like, the introduction with Mrs. Kirsch. And that leads on to a flashback to a young Mrs. Kirsch. So yeah, a younger Mrs. Kirsch suddenly starts realizing that a kid named Mabel is hearing Pennywise's voices in one of the pipes. So, I'm trying to remember. Alright. So, then, of course, the flashback starts with Mabel and a young Mrs. Kirsch meeting Pennywise in a basement. Where Pennywise is like, hello, Mabel? You finally came. Oh, and it looks like you brought a friend. I was like, what on earth is going on? Like, Pennywise, why are you always drool when you're about to eat? Like, what are you doing? And of course, what kind of surprised Pennywise is that Mrs. Kirsch calls him Papa, which we know Mrs. Kirsch is Pennywise's daughter. And, of course, that reunion fails. That voice. Nice, impressive. Thank you. I've been practicing since It Chapter 2 came out. So, yeah, of course, that reunion gets ruined by Pennywise attacking them as he's chasing them like I was like, ew, why is he running like that? Like, bro, his kill mouth wide open as he's chasing them. Like, bro, who runs like that? And of course the door shuts right behind Mrs. Kirsch, leaving Mabel on the other side of the door with Pennywise right behind him. He was like, ooh, free food? And Mrs. Kirsch was just begging Pennywise to just leave Mabel alone. But give a shout out, a big RIP to Mabel, because, yeah, Mabel didn't make it out of this episode. Of course, hearing that munching in the background and the screaming, I was like, oh, yeah, now I get why Bill Skarsgård said this show is way disturbing than the films. Because the way he was munching on Mabel, I was like, dang, Pennywise, you're even more disturbing when you did to Georgie. And of course, what shocked her the most is the blood just sinking through the door. And then we get a glimpse of Bob Gray. That's right, Pennywise's early human form, known as Bob Gray, who we might see in the circus in episode 7. So yeah, this is gonna be a very wild series. Like, Bob Gray was like, oh, I've missed you. Please, just open the door. We can be a family again. And then it cuts back to present day with Mrs. Kirsch. So, like, Lily is like, wait, what? Why? That you were watching us this entire time? So if you guys didn't notice that, of course, Mrs. Kirsch, throughout this entire series, has been watching them this entire time, dressed in a clown outfit, as Periwinkle. So those clown footages from episode 4 and episode 3 was not Pennywise. It was actually Mrs. Kirsch, dressed as Periwinkle, watching them this entire time. Like, she wants to do everything that she can to meet her dad again. Like, seriously, bro, I get why Mrs. Kirsch misses her dad, but she didn't have to go on and spy on them a lot. So, like, seriously, what gives that idea? So, of course, Mrs. Kirsch starts acting even more creepy that Lily have just stabbed her hand with Pennywise's shard and just bikes away. Like, seriously, her anxiety is getting even more worse when she finds out that Mrs. Kirsch was actually behind Pennywise as well. And then here comes the ending of episode 6, which gets me more hype for tomorrow's episode, which is when the white decency, or I guess those racist people in Derry, arrives to the black spot. Like literally, I thought that we were gonna end the episode with them starting the fire at the black spot, but nuh-uh, we just cut there. Lily just can't catch a break. Yeah, no kidding. Like, bro, she's been through so much. Like, her dad died by pickles. Pennywise is traumatizing her with her pickle monster dad. And literally, she just couldn't take a break from Pennywise. And that's it. That's all we have for episode 6. Which, it ended with them getting ready to start the black spot fire. If anything, I just really hope we see Pennywise more often throughout this entire series. But we're about to get more tomorrow, because if you've watched the promo for episode 7, not only are we going to explore Pennywise, Bob Gray, joining the circus, but we're also gonna see Pennywise at the Black Spot Fire. But I'm so excited for tomorrow's episode. And that's it for this live stream. And yes, I will try to do a spoiler review for Five Nights at Freddy's 2 when I do the right time to do it. But yes, that's all for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching this live stream. If you want to see more stuff like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And comment down below what you're excited to see on episode 7. And as foremost, I'm Titanic Fully, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace. But, oh, sorry, Haley. No, you were kind of late on it. But I'm uploading the live stream right now, so you can probably watch the entire thing. So, see ya.